Welcome back. We're here on day 2 of Welcome to Kingsmouth Island. So we got a pretty miserable sleep last night. There might have been some zombie sneaking around out back of the house. So after we finish watching the cooking show, we might actually have a nap for a couple of hours. Again, we don't really need the cooking experience, but it doesn't hurt us to sit here for 10-20 minutes. While we'll wait, we'll do a little bit more bullet juggling. Okay, so that should be probably cooking level 2. And our reloading will be pretty close to level 5 at this point as well. So like I said, it's early in the morning. Let's see if we can get 3 hours sleep or so. We're a light sleeper, but we don't want to, we never want to be fighting while tired. So we don't want to get tired at about 6 PM tonight. So I've got 2 watches so I can set alarms for different times. Okay, yeah, 3 hours sleep, perfect. That should do us for the rest of the day. Okay, so yesterday we got a little bit under 50 kills. Today, again, aiming for 50 kills would be good. Obviously, we've already got more weapons on us, so that's a good start. There might be less zombies around, though. As you see here, more will continue to wander into this open area. As we depopulate it, things will migrate across. This is why I don't recommend stealthing around. If you kill just 10 zombies on that first day, yeah, all these guys and the other 40 you didn't kill will be loitering around on this street. Keep an eye out behind us. I really miss not being able to see the durability of our weapons. Okay, keep an eye out to the side of the roads. Zombies love trees. I'm getting a little bit more used to this nimble fighting, not missing as many swings. Okay, so these are the furthest 2 houses on this street. I don't think we've been into either of them yet. And I think they're probably both zombie infested. Okay, well, we know what the durability of that rolling pin is now. So I think we've got two nightsticks. They're pretty stolid. Now, Officer McLean doesn't have any weapon proficiencies, so he's not a long blunt or short blunt specialist. None of that. Guns is what he's good at. But guns are no good unless you have enough ammunition to hold your ground or a good point to retreat to. We have neither. So even if we had a shotgun and, say, 4 boxes of ammunition, we would have to not use it. It sounds like 2 doors being hit. Or is that 3? Can't have gone the outside. Okay, nothing wrong with having some sneaking and light footing. It's not exactly what we want, but it's free. Oh, cool. We might hang on to that before we do some construction, perhaps. Now, we still don't have a hammer. We don't have any nails. Don't have a saw. Don't have a screwdriver. We're missing the most basic of tools. Oh, is that our stories? Yeah, we've got 20 minutes till the carpentry show kicks in. So of all the TV shows, that's the only one we're really interested in. Foraging and fishing and stuff. It doesn't hurt to get some XP in those. But the ability to build stairs is kind of big. Given that we're on an island, we're never going to be short of unclean water. So then stairs and a pipe wrench can turn that into clean water very easily. Water is food. Okay, so another thing about this start, I may have mentioned it last video yet, no sheds in this area, so hence why we have the lack of tools. You can probably find a zombie with like a hammer trapped in the back of his head. I know you can with axes and screwdrivers and stuff, but I don't think I've ever found a zombie carrying a saw. Maybe some of the events, like the escape prisoner zombies. I don't know if those events still randomize on this challenge map. They might. In fact, they probably do. Might make a little less sense if there's no prison on the island, but I doubt that developers went through some intricate list and ticked off which ones were and were not appropriate for the different challenges. Okay, so there was a zombie left in that house, but we want to haul all this loot to safety first. Yeah, can't hear anything. Okay, see the can opener is not jumping out of our inventory because we've already favorited it, so we can't accidentally drop it. If I didn't have such high strength, I probably wouldn't be carrying a can opener. Like when we started the trailer trash run, we had 0 strength, so your carrying capacity is 6. Like the clothes you're wearing even end up using up maybe a third of that. So you can't afford things like can openers. So we might move to this house tonight just because it's on the center of the street, so we can kill the zombies on the outside and they'll take more time to sort of migrate into the area. Okay, so we're gonna go loud for a bit. We've cleared out the obvious guys standing on the road. See some in the garden over there. We don't mind luring a half dozen or even a dozen things to us at this point. We can fight them out in the open, or we can fight them over these fences and windows if we need to. But I would rather fight them than have them jump us while we're trying to do something else or sleep. Oh, shotgun. Definitely taking that. It's even got some ammunition in it. I'd consider sawing it off, but we don't have a saw. Okay, nothing has snuck into our house to make itself at home. Move this stuff out of the fridge. Yep, we're going to take all this stuff over to our new base. Yeah, it's literally just the house down the street. See some zombies behind that one, but we're not going to fight while we're over encumbered. Yeah, so behind this house there's an unclimbable fence to the military base or to the airport. Looks Looks like we can't fit all that in there. I guess we can put the cans just in the cupboard. Yeah, so I mean, we don't have curtains up here. We don't have windows boarded up. It's still pretty miserable in terms of its defenses. So space is about all we can do. And then if we can continue to get some breathing room. Okay, so we're going to go layout again. See what we can pull out of the trees. Okay, some more behind that house. So once we get these stragglers out to the north of us, they'll all be coming from the south. I think that's like a golf course or a shooting range or something. I think it's a golf course or a golf driving range. There you go. It can get pretty populated. Okay, these groups are getting a little bit bigger. So we're going to actually draw them over to us, and we'll use the house to break these guys up. So even if there was a dozen back there, they'll bang on windows, they'll pile through doors, some will get lost. Yeah, we should end up being able to fight them just a couple at a time. As long as you keep your moodles down, keep an eye on your back, shouldn't be a problem. Well, don't miss your swings either. Yeah. They're trying to sneak up on us. I guess that's what we get for doing lots of shouting. And there's a first miss swing. As soon as you drop the zombie, do a quick spin. Okay, so there's probably another 4 or 5 zombies in and around that house, but it is getting close to 6 PM. And this is why we're heading home early, in case we have to deal with something like this. And we've got 10 minutes to catch our survival show. I think it's survival, might be fishing. Oh, farming, okay. Again, farming. I farm a lot in my runs, but it's not really a skill that seems to help with anything. I guess with high levels of farming, you can see how many hours until something hits its next growth stage. So you might do things like, oh, see, okay, if I wait 2 hours, that'll be done, so I'll wait 2 hours before I go out on a road trip. Or it's got 10 hours left, okay, I'll whack some fertilizer on it and then I'll take it out. It's not that big a deal, though. Okay, so we've got at least 3 in there. No, at least 4. There's one hiding in that back room. Let's see if this front door opens. Yep. Officer McLean is looking dirty. Okay, so we've got one guy at the side door, and I believe the door next to him was rattling as well. So that doesn't mean there's 2, it means there's at least 2. Oh, another one's joined us. In camouflage, no less. In terms of actual camouflage, since there's a large military presence on this island, you've got a lot of opportunities to get military gear once you go to that sort of that zone. Now though, we're just going to clear this area out. Now we can't stay here, or we'll die as soon as the helicopter shows up. we're gathering equipment, getting some basic skills up, really keeping an eye out for a bag. Bag would be big. So these houses just, other than food, there's basically no loot here. They're very limited loot pools. Okay, still got one knocking on that door. So there's going to be nothing in that room. Let's check around the back. So that forest to the south of here is going to have plenty of stragglers in it. It's not really going to be worth our time to clear it out either. We're probably going to have to get out of this area tomorrow, day after at the latest. And you've got to get somewhere isolated or fortified. Okay, kind of guys here when our base is just across the street. Oh, where'd he come from? Okay, we're up to a exerted Moodle. So we'll take this guy out and then we'll go sit down for a little bit. Now it's 9:20, so again we're not going to have light for too much longer. If you've got to fight out in the streets here, you've got these lovely street lamps, so you can do so. Okay, but it's looking clear. Hopefully behind our house is clear as well. We could get in the forest and really do some shouting. But I don't want to do it this late at night. I should steal some curtains. But again, we're not staying that long. Okay, let's get this meat cooked. Again, no oven is a pain. Microwaves take way longer to cook things. We can't put a metal pot in here and boil water, or not without some issues. So we'll cook all this and then we'll eat as much as we can, just to see if we can get our weight going up. Yes, this is putting our boredom and unhappiness up, but that's fine. Just about each one of these little cabinets has a book in it, so we can just read a book, brush all that off, and go to sleep, hopefully not getting interrupted in the middle of the night this time. So we favoured some more of our equipment. Set an alarm for the cooking show, so 5:50 or 5:40. Now we've got one up for the carpentry show. Okay, no, panicking again. This time though, we have a bottle of beer in the house. So that should let us get back to bed. We may have to do a bit of bullet juggling first. Okay, so we did not get up to 100 kills. There were less things in the area and they're in bigger groups, so that slowed us down a bit. Okay, there's day 2 for Officer McLean. Tomorrow we'll probably start looking to get out of this area and explore more of the island. Hope you're enjoying the run, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. You have a great day.